In the US, the number of coronavirus cases has climbed to over 1 million, with deaths now surpassing the American losses in the Vietnam War. There are new fears about supply problems in the US food chain. Meat and egg processors are being forced to stay open despite dozens of outbreaks within factories. Much of the country is planning to reopen by Friday, despite warnings from some experts. Ryan Thompson tells us more.
The U.S. has passed more than 1 million confirmed cases of COVID-19. The figure is the world's highest, and with thousands of untested cases, is likely to be even higher. But President Donald Trump insists that the U.S. is way ahead on testing.
How did we get from your prediction of 0 to 1 million?
Well, it will go down to 0 ultimately. And you have to understand, when it comes to cases, we do much more testing than anybody else. So we could go to some of these other countries, as an example, China. If you test, you're going to show many more cases.
Earlier, he said his administration is considering requiring travelers on certain incoming international flights to undergo temperature and virus checks, and that he expects to sign an emergency order compelling meatpacking plants to stay open, despite a string of coronavirus deaths in a bid to secure food supplies. Meanwhile, Vice President Mike Pence has come under fire for going maskless during a tour of the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota, an apparent violation of the world-renowned medical center's policy requiring them. Pence, who leads the White House coronavirus task force, explained that he is frequently tested for the virus. And in New York, Air Force Thunderbirds and the Navy's Blue Angels flew over the city in honor of first responders. New COVID-19 hospitalizations in New York State are averaging under 1,000 a day for the first time this month, the latest sign of a slowly decreasing pressure on the healthcare system. Ryan Thompson, Euronews.